Medium, I will be able to select whatever medium I want to select. So I'll say print. Okay, and here I will say my function is SP, which means system will automatically determine the partner. Okay, and then if you want to save this, just save it. Okay, logical destination means where exactly this file will go. So logical destination, let me write LP01. This is a physical print which would be generated in the printer. Okay, if you just come out and try to save it, now system will also, okay, let me see what is incomplete first of all. So system is asking me for payment terms, which is a mandatory field. Click on next. System asking for plant. Let me enter the plant. Click on next. Okay, system is asking for Incoterms. So let me enter the Incoterms and click on next. So now document is complete. It will allow me to save it. So let me come out, enter, and try to save it. If you want to save, I'll say yes. So the quotation has been created. Now if I open this quotation, maybe if I go to the change mode or the display mode, and if I go to extras, output, header, and print preview, it is saying output could not be issued. Okay, let's see what is wrong. So extras, I will go to output, header, and edit. So this is a printout. This is a system is generating. If I double click on this, okay, this is how you can see the system is displaying the values, but it should allow us to print. There is something wrong. It is showing the warning. It is not processed as of now. So let me do one thing. Change mode. Okay, let's go to the extras once again. Output, header, and edit. And let's try to generate this output. So it is saying not processed. It turned to green actually.
Should we check the print immediately here?
Sorry.
Should we check print immediately in LP01?
Okay, so in LP01 you are saying.
Yeah, here print immediately.
No, but I think it is missing the form. If you see, this is missing the form. This normally comes automatically, but let me enter the form here. That I'll be able to get it via configuration. So for AN00, which form I want to use? So I'll go to process routing, and these are the different forms. So let me assign this form and try. So these are the standard forms which are delivered by SAP. We can just assign those forms and system will be able to print it. Okay, let's try to go back now. Try to save this once again. Enter. Just on my system is not fast. So extras, output, header, and edit. It is still not generating the output. Let me see the print preview at least. If I go to extras, output, header, and print preview. Okay, I think output could not be issued because let me do one thing. So output type and edit. Uh, this is fine. This is cover page. It will not make any difference, but let me do this print also. So if there is any error, normally it gives the log here. There is no error also. So let me do one thing. Let me go to transaction VF31. I'll tell you what is exactly VF31, but this is for billing. So same way for quotation, no, not this one. Okay, anyways, I'll come back to you on this one because it shows some issue here. So, but it is determined. What you are able to see is system is able to determine the output based on the configuration that we have maintained here. So maybe the programs that we are trying to use in the background, these programs are not correct because these are some standard programs, but someone if comes here and if he changes it, then it creates this kind of problem. So don't worry about that programs and all at this stage because these programs will be pre-delivered by SAP and you need to use those. Only if you want to make some changes, then you need to involve your ABAP team. They will be modifying this program, they will be creating the copy of these programs and they can be attached here. Okay, but let me now focus on the new output determination. So now let's assume customer is saying that I am okay to go ahead with the new output determination. So in that case, what you need to do is you need to go back to your cross application components. Within cross application components, you will again go back to your output determination, which is here output control. And within output control, you will tell the system that yes, I want to use the new output determination, which means I will be saying application is active. Just save this. Okay, and now system will work based on the new output determination. So whenever I'll be creating a new quotation, again, if I go to transaction VA21 to create a new quotation, okay, this is my sold to party, or maybe even I can copy also instead of entering all these things. So what I'll do is create with reference in the quotation. I will just select the quotation that I just now created. Okay, so this one I created just now. Let me use this and copy. Okay, so now if I go to extras, go to output and go to header and edit, you can see now it is based on the new output determination. Okay, now this one I need to tell you how exactly these things are configured, because we already seen from the old output determination point of view, we set up the output types. Okay, in this particular configuration screen, which I just now shown you. So for old one, you are going to SPRO, you are going to sales and distribution. Okay, within sales and distribution, you are going to basic functions and you are going to output determination. But when it comes to the new output determination, you don't need to go to this particular folder. For new output determination, there is a new folder, which is same thing which we are trying to activate and deactivate. So what we are doing is we are going to the cross application components for activating the new output control. So as of now, we just discussed this manage application object type activation, from where we are either able to activate the new component or deactivate the new component. But now the other configurations also, you can see define the output types. This all configurations are related to new output determination. So if I click on define output types, now you can see these are the different output types which are provided by SAP. Okay, so for example, currently which output type are we discussing? If I take you to the output type, currently we are discussing the output type sales underscore quotation. Okay, so if I show you this sales underscore quotation here, you can see sales underscore document, sales underscore, you can see there are a lot of different options available here. Okay, sales quotation, they are not provided here, but I can always create a new entry. It is the default object which is provided by SAP. Or maybe here you will be able to see the quotation and output type you will be able to see under this node. Let me show you. Or maybe let's try to create a new one. If you are not able to see, let's create a new one. So what is our application object type? You will be able to see all the application object types for wherever output is required. Okay, under this one, you can see outbound delivery, you can see sales document, you can see the scheduling agreement, you can see different options. In our case, it is sales document, inquiry, even your quotation, all the things will come under the sales document. So I think under the sales document, you will be able to see the sales quotation also. So let me again go to sales. Yes, you can see the sales documents, and under the sales document, this is exactly what we wanted to see. One is quotation when you create a new quotation, and second is the sales quotation change. Whenever you change the sales quotation, again, if you want to trigger the output, then these two will work together. Whenever you are creating the new quotation, this will come by default. Whenever you are changing the sales quotation, this one will come by default. Okay. Now these are the two output types which are provided by SAP, but how they will be determined? So in order to determine, there is a next activity. Okay, this one you don't need to do anything, but starting from here, you have to configure in the system. Now this one, define business rules for output parameter determination. This particular thing will not open in SAP, this will open in the browser. This is a Fiori based configuration. So you need to copy this and you need to go to Google Chrome. Okay, in your system, in your customer system, I mean, if your Fiori is working fine in Internet Explorer, then you don't need to unnecessarily go to the Google Chrome. But otherwise, in this system, whenever you are practicing, make sure that it will not work in Internet Explorer. So you have to copy that link and you have to come to the Google Chrome. Now in this one, you can see this is called as output parameter determination, OPD. The shortcut for this is OPD. So even if you don't come through this node, even if you don't go through this SPRO node, if you just write transaction code OPD, the transaction code also will take you to this same screen. Okay, so here the rules are for different types of outputs. So if you want to determine the output type for billing document or goods movement or purchase order or RFQ or sales document, so in our case, it is related to the sales document. What currently we are looking at is sales document. So whenever you are creating the sales document, these are the different steps that you need to perform. These are the different determinations that you need. First of all, you want to determine what would be my output type based on different sales documents. Okay, so if I click on output type, it will show me the table where I'll be able to see the different document categories, different document types, and which output types are assigned to those different output types. In our case, quotation is document category B, right? You can see here, document category B is our quotation. And I can define the output type based on my document type also. For example, if I want a separate output type for QT and ZQT1. So if that is a requirement, if I want a different output type based on my sales document type, then I can segregate here also. This blank means any sales quotation will go and fetch this particular order type automatically, output type. And that is exactly what system has done. If you see this step by step now, so in this quotation, what is happening is, first of all, based on the type of the document, what is this object? This object is nothing but quotation. The category of this object is B. So based on this, the first thing that the system is determining is what would be my output type.